U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrived in Saudi Arabia for another Middle East crisis tour, hoping to secure a new truce in the Israel-Hamas war as Gaza saw no let-up in fighting. On his fifth trip to the region since Hamas's October 7 attack that triggered the war, Blinken landed in Riyadh and was later expected to visit Israel and mediators Egypt and Qatar. Ahead of the trip, he stressed the need for urgently addressing humanitarian needs in Gaza, after aid groups have repeatedly sounded the alarm over the devastating impact nearly 4 months of war have had on the besieged Gaza Strip. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken meets Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in Riyadh. The U.S. top diplomat arrived in Saudi Arabia for another Middle East crisis tour, hoping to secure a new truce in the Israel-Hamas war as Gaza saw no let-up in fighting. Over the weekend, Israel pressed further south towards the densely crowded border city, warning that its ground forces could advance on Rafah as part of the campaign to eradicate Hamas. At least 128 people were killed in Israeli strikes overnight, according to the health ministry in the Hamas-ruled territory. Hamas reported Israeli bombardment across the center and south of the coastal strip, and the group's armed wing said its militants attacked troops near Gaza City. The Israeli military said forces in northern and central Gaza had killed hundreds of militants over the past week, and were engaging with Hamas militants in the Khan Yunis. The protracted diplomatic efforts have become more urgent with a surge in attacks across the region by Iran-backed Hamas allies, triggering counterattacks by the United States and its partners.